Hey guys, welcome back to Blossom Schoolhouse. I am a homeschooling mum of 2 girls, homeschooling in the UK. Today I'm showing you our playroom and how we organise it. I'll start by saying that this is where we keep the majority of the girls' toys. They may take some downstairs to play with every now and then, but for the most part they will all be up here. We actually love to do a lot of toy rotation, so that just means keeping some of the toys put away and switching them out with the toys that are out every now and then, and it just makes the toys feel new and keeps the room tidier and makes it much easier to tidy up once they've finished playing. So for example, the Lego and the Barbies and a lot of the cuddly toys are on top of the wardrobe, and every now and then we will switch them out, so the Lego will come down and some of the characters will go up onto the wardrobe for a while. We'll switch the dolls for the soft toys in the big basket. That way not everything is within hand's reach all the time, and that means that the cleanup at the end of playtime is much less overwhelming. Okay, so this is our playroom. I have a lot of requests to share what we have and how we're organising our playroom at the moment. So I'm going to start with this side. We have our world map blanket at the top. It's actually like a cotton playmat. It can be a poster. It could be a rug. It's just a great find that I found on Amazon. I think it was only about £15. So we have that up on the wall pretty much all of the time. And then down here we just have our IKEA table, which we use for sensory, and it also stores things in there. These lids come off. And then we just got an old whiteboard. It's quite dented and very well loved now, but we've got our little butterfly magnets on there. And then this rack I got from IKEA and just bought the pots, and they come off and just clip back on like that. They're a bit of a mess because the girls are forever using their colouring pens and pencils. And then we've got an IKEA book rack down here that I've actually just got our cursive writing board in at the moment, and so Miss 7 is learning cursive, so she can pull that out and practice tracing the cursive letters. And then the phone and the IKEA till are 2 of the most loved toys, so they are always out on the table. And then over here we just have a little hanging, a cute little rainbow hanging that I got on Etsy, and this is one of my most favourite toys of the girls. So it is a basket bag. It actually opens up. This is Ollie Ella, and it is just my favourite basket house, and it has all our beautiful felt fairies in at the moment, and they live in this basket house. And then the girls just pull it out and they play with them in the house. The door opens as well, as I showed you. So they live up here on display because I just love the house so much. And then they've also got their wicker basket Dolly's pram down here with the Moses basket at the moment. So the Moses basket comes out. She's got her lovely wooden bottle. That is from the Wood Cove. So that's always out there as well for them. And then, as I mentioned, these actually open, and we've got some toys stored in this side, and our magnetiles are on the other side. So they are stored in there nice and handy. This was a birthday present for Miss 5, and it actually has a purse and wooden coins. They go in there and they make their phone call and they pop out the side. It's just the cutest thing. This is probably my favourite corner of the room. This is one of our favourite homeschooling books. This is my home, this is my school, about a beautiful family that homeschooled, and it just relates with my children. It's hard to find homeschooling books. We treasure this one. And then we've just got a poster, Jack Bird tracing boards over there, and the Children's Book of Virtues. These are some of our favourite books, so that's why they are on display. And then down here we have a lot of dolls. So I keep the dolls next to the wooden high chair so they can play with those. We do like a globe around here, so we have our space globe and our world globe, and then our Grimm's wooden rainbow. It's used for almost anything you can imagine. Our baskets have, so these are the Build-A-Bear accessories in here, and also the Disney animated doll accessories. So they've got the shoes and stuff that go in there. And then I believe, yeah, more in that basket there. As you've probably heard me say many times, I do love a basket for hiding some of the accessories and mess that accumulates. Wobble board, we got this during lockdown last year and it has been a saviour. It really does help get all those wiggles out. Miss Seven actually sometimes stands on it, has it at the table and stands and does her work so she can jiggle around on her feet. The other thing you can do with the wobble board as well is, of course, flip it and it becomes a bridge, a tunnel, a ramp, a slide. They love using their imagination with the wobble board. And then over here we have all of our playhouses. So we have the big house and the small house behind here. And then here we have Mabel Mouse House. You may have seen this before as well, I can't actually remember, but it houses the beautiful Mabel Mouse. There's also some Miley mice found their way in here and a little Miley bunny. So this actually opens up into a little playhouse and she has a bed in there and tons of accessories. We absolutely adore Miley mice, so there's a couple of these matchstick mice lying around, so they like to keep them all in here. And it has the cute little handle as well. I absolutely love this house. And then lastly, they've got their Rapunzel tower for a house, not including, of course, the big old doll's house, which we have had for about 7 years now. And then this is just a basket that holds all of their characters. I have all of their Disney characters and any characters that come with sets like this. Sylvanian families all down there. Any random characters that they get belong in this basket. I find if you just make sure everything has a place or a basket, it's easier for them to tidy. We dedicate drawers to certain toys and then they know exactly where everything goes and can keep it tidy for themselves. So as I said, we've had this for about 7 years now. It's probably a bit of a mess right now, but all the doll's house stuff stays in here. It all opens up. And the carriage just lives next to the house. And this is just on top of a Kallax unit from IKEA where I keep a lot of their nature books. The girls use these little mini baskets quite a lot, so I don't tend to store much in them. I just leave them there for them to grab and use. But we do have some peg dolls in here. And these are their special peg dolls. We've got the affirmation peg dolls from Little Stories. And we have some Bible character peg dolls as well. It's Queen Esther. And oh, we also have a nice empty shell. You know you're a homeschooler when you find random nature items lying around the playroom. A couple of the bigger books that don't fit in any of my bookshelves are on the end, and this basket just houses a lot of the random smaller toys. There's a real mix and match of toys in here. I won't bore you with all the contents of that. And then over here we've got their diaries and notepads in here. Next small shelf, homes, arts and craft pieces. And we've just got a world magnet map slotted down the side. Down here we have all our large characters, so small characters, big characters, a lot of Toy Story stuff in here. Bottom one is all Polly Pockets and toy cars, so down the bottom there are some Paw Patrol cars, big Polly Pockets in there and small Polly Pockets. This is all Sylvanian family accessories. Up here we have games and arts and craft boxes and puzzles. We have magnet dolls in here, magnet bingo, the magnet face. We love this brand actually, Petite Collage. They make some really beautiful games and toys, especially for road trips. And then lastly, all the baby stuff. So baby mats, baby bags, baby bottles, dummies, everything that goes with their dollies and babies belongs in there. This basket, again, can you tell that I like IKEA? Is from IKEA, and it has all of their Safari Limited, Schlick, I think that's how you pronounce it, animals. Any animal, any shape, any size belongs in here, separate from the characters. So if they want to just play with animals, they've got dinosaurs, whales, you name it, it's in there. We pull this basket out a lot for unit studies. On the other side of the room are just their 2 wardrobes. We keep all their clothes in here just because it saves space, and the wall is further back here, so they just kind of slot in nicely. Then at the top of the wardrobes, I just store all their snugglies. This box has Lego and this box has Barbies. And then I should just also mention I do store more toys at the bottom of their wardrobes. So they've just got some Disney suitcases. All dressing up stuff is in this tool basket at the back that they pull out, and then some of their dressing up dresses are hung up here. Melissa and Doug magnet dolls and their Disney princess accessories down there. And this side, again, Disney dresses hung up. They just have their Barbie car, Barbie carriage, some dolls and games, and some Paw Patrol characters in a basket in the back. And this basket down here just has all of their toy food. And I can't not mention the beautiful rattan mirror that I found on Amazon as well. Nice little girly vibes going on this side of the room. My favourite thing about this room as well is the floor to ceiling windows that they have, so it gets a lot of light in here. So that's it, that's everything. Thanks so much for watching, and if you have any questions about anything, or if I didn't mention where anything was from, just leave me a comment below.